All right, y'all, quick story time about the time I took a trip to San Diego and I thought I unalived one of my friends. Now, looking back at this situation, we really were just young and dumb, so don't judge us, okay? So listen, we took a trip to San Diego. This was years and years and years ago. We took a trip to San Diego, me and one of my homegirls, and we rented out an Airbnb. It was pretty much like a trip, like on a whim. You know what I'm saying? Neither one of us had ever been to San Diego before. For whatever reason, we both really wanted to go. I don't really know why we wanted to go so bad, but we wanted to go. It's San Diego, it's California. Why not? So we ended up going. Now, we ended up renting an Airbnb, just her and I. We rented an Airbnb and we looked up a couple things to do around San Diego, and we pretty much just had like a good time. We went to Little Italy, had some really good Italian food. We went to a couple different bars, had some drinks. We did like a bunch of like touristy kind of esque things, I guess. And towards the end of the night, after we went to one of the bars, one of us had the bright idea to go to a dispensary. You know, we're in California. It's legal in California. We could get edibles. We can get tree. We could do whatever we want to do. Why don't we go to the dispensary, get some edibles, go back to the Airbnb, put on a funny movie, take the edibles, and then the movie will be 10 times funnier. So they said. Now, we look up dispensaries that are close to us. We catch an Airbnb, we go to the dispensary, and we actually, sidebar, the dispensary that we went to, I wish I knew what the name of it was, but it was the coolest dispensary I've ever been to. Because quiet as it's kept, a lot of dispensaries kind of creep me out. Like, they're just like, they look like warehouses. Like, they're just like, or doctor's office or something. I don't know. They're just open rooms with just stuff just there. But this one was actually really cool. It was creative. The people were friendly. They were really helpful. It was cool. Man. So we ended up in the edible section. We both didn't really want to smoke. Neither one of us were smokers like that. So we wound up in the edible section. And we found one of my favorite candies are those gooey, stringy candies with all like the little sour beads on it. I guess shower straws. I don't know what you call them. But those are my favorite. And they had them there in the edible section. I'm like, oh, we got to get these. We're getting these. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. So the guy that's helping us, he tells us, listen, eat one of these and wait at least an hour. If you don't feel anything, you can take another one after an hour, but do not eat any more than one within the hour. Yeah, we get it. Yep, we got it. We're going to follow the rules. Yeah, no more within an hour. So we thought. So now we get the edibles. We go back to the Airbnb. And our movie of choice this night was, what is it? Oh, Bridesmaids. The movie of choice was Bridesmaids. So, hilarious movie already without the edibles. So we're thinking, okay, with the edibles, this is going to be off the chain. Man. So, now we each take one of the edibles. We both eat one of the edibles. And immediately we're both like, stunned by how good the edible is. It doesn't taste like an edible. It literally tastes like the candy that you would get out the store. And we're both stunned by that. We're like, oh my God, this is so good. You know what I mean? I could eat another one of these. We shouldn't, but we could. So now we both eat one of the edibles. We put on the movie, and right away, I don't know how long it was from the time that we ate the edible to the time that we both decided, I don't feel anything. You know what I mean? It wasn't that long. It felt longer than it was, but I promise you it wasn't that long. And we both were looking at each other like, do you feel something? I don't feel nothing. Do you feel something? Neither one of us felt anything. And also, we just enjoyed the edible so much. We were so eager to eat another one. We're like, I think we should do another one. I don't feel anything. Bad move. So now, both of us eat another edible. I promise you, if I had to guess, it was probably 15 minutes, 20 tops since we ate we didn't get anywhere in the movie. That's the only reason why I know it wasn't that long, because the movie was still in the beginning of the movie. And so it had to be about 15, 20 minutes maybe. It definitely wasn't an hour, because then half the movie would have been over. And we both ate another one, and immediately we're just like, mind you, neither one of us stopped to think about what the guy at the dispensary told us. Neither one of us thought, he said wait an hour. He said don't need another one. Why didn't neither one of us think about this? We both soon found out we should have thought about this. So boom, we both eat another one. And I'm not sure, maybe another 15, 20 minutes went by. Maybe a little longer, I'm not sure. But feelings were being felt. And how I know feelings were being felt was because my homegirl got up from us watching a movie and she went to the bathroom. Now, she's in the bathroom for a while. So now I'm like, what the hell is she doing in the bathroom? At first, I wasn't thinking about it because you don't really think about, if you want to go to the bathroom, go to the bathroom. But it was after it was a while that she was in there. I'm like, is she all right? But I couldn't even worry about her for too long because then it hit me. And it hit me hard. Man, it hit me hard. So I can't even describe what I felt like. It was just an intense rush of anxiety, paranoia. I think my vision was a little blurry. I just did not feel right. But I knew it was from the edibles. I knew it was from the edibles. It wasn't like I felt not right, like I was sick. I was way too high. Now get this. I'm out here while she's in the bathroom going through whatever she's going through. I'm out in the living room fighting for my life. I never felt that stoned in my whole entire life, and I never want to feel that stoned ever again. But it was so bad and so intense that I was looking around the Airbnb. I'm not even gonna lie. I was looking around the Airbnb like, where am I and why am I here? Why am I like I can't even describe. I'm going to try my best to describe it, but I felt weird about being on the other side of the country. I felt this intense, like, fear about the fact that I was so far from home, the fact that I was in this house that I don't know, because, it was just different from being in a hotel. I'm, like, in someone's house, and for whatever reason, that started to freak me out. I started being freaked out by the fact that I didn't know the neighborhood that I was thinking of every little minor detail that could make me anxious and paranoid, and it was making me very anxious and paranoid. So now it gets even worse. So now my paranoia stops being about my surroundings and I start thinking about my friend. She's in the bathroom for so long at this point that I think she's unalived. I hear no water. I don't hear her using the bathroom. I don't hear her moving around. I don't hear her in the shower. Nothing. So I'm thinking, okay, I'm going so crazy mentally inside from this. She must be unalive in there because she just couldn't take it and it must have had a bad reaction. I don't know what's going on, but she's unalive and it's all my fault because I'm the reason we went to the dispensary in the first place. So it's all gonna be on me. So now I'm out there silently freaking out like, oh my gosh, she's unalive. What am I gonna do? What am I gonna do? Should I call the police? Actually, I think I hear sirens for the police outside right now. They're already here. They're coming for me. Oh my gosh, what's happening? What am I gonna tell her family? What am I gonna tell mine? Why did I tell us to go to the dispensary? Why did we do these freaking edibles? Man, I'm going through it out there in the living room. So now I'm scared to even go check on her because I'm afraid of what I'm going to find. So instead of just going to the bathroom and just knocking and being like, hey, are you all right? I'm fighting my own silent battle out in the living room because I'm trying to figure out, what do I do when I go to the bathroom and realize she's unalived and it's all my fault?